Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you early this evening or sometime this evening. I don't know if I'm premiering it or not. If I do premiere it, it's probably going to be like 7:30 or so when I premiere this video. But this is for the new Memphis Mayfire album, Remade in Misery, that I just got done listening to for the past week or so. I've been listening to it since May 23rd, but I had a feeling it was going to get leaked because there wasn't much to hype up about this album, and I will tell you why when I finish my intro of the video. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, it's just I gotta do that in order to start the video. And sorry about the ding, that's my phone or whatever. But I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for the new Memphis Mayfire album, Remade in Misery, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this album review. Now, they released so many singles for this album. As much as I love Memphis Mayfire, that is way too many. This album should have been out April 29th, honestly. Like, I get that it's coming out in like a day and a half from now of me doing this review, so not too far away from now. So, yeah, Matty Mullins does sound really good with his vocals in this album, and he really shines with his vocals in this album. There's one song in particular I do like, which is The Fight Within, and I will get to that after I go through a track by track list. But yeah, 9 out of 11 songs, and we only had 2 songs to be excited for, and that doesn't leave enough hype for this album. That ruins the hype so much. So I'm like, this album, it's gonna be really good, but yeah, if you release too many singles before album release date, you just ruin the hype for fans. But yeah, to start talking about the track list, we start off with Blood and Water. Returning to this song, I really enjoyed this track. This was a banger for sure. I like the metalcore guitar riffs and drum work in it. Sounds really good and really fast. And Matty Mullins sounds really good with his scream at the first verse. And then the opening chorus actually sounds really good with his clean vocals. So it's a song you can sing along to and just jam out to. It's really good. So 5 out of 5 for Blood and Water. Next is Bleed Me Dry. And I remember reviewing majority of these tracks. Pretty much all 9 singles I've already reviewed. You can definitely go check those out if you haven't seen them. Bleed Me Dry is my favorite song for sure. I really like the drum work, the guitar work, and Matty Mullins singing in it and screaming his lungs out in it. Sound really good. So the bridge part, the breakdown part at the bridge part of the song is really good. Along with Blood and Water, they had a good breakdown. That song had a good breakdown, I meant to say. But still, Bleed Me Dry, 5 out of 5. Somebody was actually a really excellent song. Really enjoyed this track from start to finish. It's pretty catchy. There are wonky moments in the verses, but if it's a song you gotta repeat quite a bit of times to see if it grows on you or whatever. But 5 out of 5 for Somebody. Death Inside has grown on me, but there's like this rap singing that Matty Mullins does, and I don't know if I feel for it, but I might bump the rating up because I think last time I gave it a 4 out of 5 in my track review of Death Inside. I thought it was my least favorite for the time. It still is a bit, but it's a solid song. It's grown on me a little more. Um, I like the hourglass lyric flipped upside down lyric or whatever. Actually sounds pretty cool. So, and with his it's getting closer now, the scream right there sounds really good. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for Death Inside. The American Dream is such a banger of a track for sure. It definitely rocks, and I really love this song. So 5 out of 5. The guitar riffs, the drum work, the opening verse, the screaming from Matty Mullins, and the breakdowns is actually really good at the bridge part of the song. So 5 out of 5 for The American Dream. Your Turn was, I wasn't sure how I was feeling about the intro at first, but I really did enjoy the track for what it was going for. It has a really angsty and gritty, uh, what is it? Like, it definitely goes hard at the bridge part of the song with the two-face lyric and all that. I'm like, damn, man, Matty Mullins is going hardcore at the bridge part of the song, at the breakdown of the song. So 5 out of 5 for Your Turn. It's still a really good song. Make Believe is another favorite of mine. I really enjoyed this track. Makes it feel more Matrixy, this song. Like it's could have been a theme song for the Matrix Resurrections movie. I'm just observing what I've noticed. It has that electronic noise for it where it does feel like it could be used for the Matrix movies and all that, but it's actually a pretty interesting track. And I like the lyric, the screen is black and now I'm seeing red. The way Matty Mullins is screaming the song sounds really good. So 5 out of 5 for Make Believe. Misery, the title track, or somewhat of the title track. The album, it does mention the lyric "remade" in Misery. Uh, so yeah, Misery. If you're expecting something good from the song, you are. The only downside to it is it has the same rap singing that Matty Mullins does again in this song. But it's like the Death Inside Part 2, I guess you could say this song is, but in a different way. So it doesn't do bad for what it's going for, so 4.5 out of 5. Left for Dead is an excellent track. I really enjoyed this track, and I like the bridge part of the song, and the breakdown sounds really chunky and really good with the riffage and the guitar work and drum work and all that. So 5 out of 5 for Left for Dead. Only Human featuring AJ Channer of Fire from the Gods. Great song. This is one of my personal favorites, and I really enjoyed this track, so 5 out of 5. And finally, we get to the last song on this album, The Fight Within, which is such a inspirational song about facing your demons and getting back up on your feet and feeling like you're gonna break down, but uh, inside yourself you just find the fight within or whatever. Like some kind of spark inside yourself, you just find the fight within. So very inspirational lyrics in this track. I really like Matty Mullins singing in the song, so 5 out of 5 for The Fight Within. Overall, production, mixing, and execution. I think Memphis, Mayfire, Remade, and Misery had too many singles for this album, but still did really good for this album, so it's going to get a really good score. So for a score for me, I'm giving Remade and Misery by Memphis Mayfire's new album a 9 out of 10. This was a really awesome album. It definitely rocks for sure. I highly recommend you check it out when it comes out, the next two songs. Because there's only two songs that are going to be uploaded this upcoming Friday, and that's Misery and The Fight Within. And I think you guys might like The Fight Within more than Misery. Misery's not a bad song, it's just, I don't know if I like the rap singing stuff that Matty Mullins does in that track. It's like Death Inside Part 2. That's what I consider the song to be as, in my own perspective or point of view. But anyways, this is just my opinion strictly on what I think of this album. So comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the new Memphis Mayfire album, Remade in Misery, if you've heard it. It is coming out this Friday, June 3rd. So definitely give it a listen and definitely buy it for sure. It's definitely worth buying for sure. It's actually a really good album. So if you did enjoy this album review I made for you guys for Memphis Mayfire, Remade, and Misery, I think this video is going to premiere sometime soon or whatever, so comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I'm not sure if I'm going to premiere it or not. If I just upload it regularly, I don't know if YouTube's going to take it down or not. I really hope not, because I really worked hard on this video. So I hope you did enjoy this album review for the new Memphis Mayfire, Remade, and Misery. I'll have more album reviews coming out tomorrow and Friday, and I'm actually going to be getting a hurricane coming my way this coming up weekend, which I hope it doesn't happen, but I'll just wait and see. But yeah, it's Hurricane Agatha or whatever, so yeah, I hope it doesn't make impact where I live at. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this album review for Memphis Mayfire, Remade, and Misery. Keep in mind, I was just expressing my own opinion and doing the best I can to make this video as good as possible. And yeah, I've been listening to it since May 23rd, so I just wanted to wait till the week of release for me to review it. So stay safe, take care guys, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.